Hey, hello everyone, this is Souls44 and welcome to Fabric of Souls. Fabric version 1.16.1. Unfortunately, I can't do a 0.2 right now. There's not enough mods converted over to 0.2 as of this date. As it gets updated, they get updated to that. I will go to 0.2 because there's many mods that I want to put in this mod pack, and it will be updated to that version actually as soon as I can. I do have a business thing that's going to be done. I've got some work I got to do far away, and I may have a little bit of a gap between videos, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to try and do my best in the next couple of days to get these videos up here. So we started yesterday, or at this previous day, with just getting ourselves some infinite food. Plant in jars can grow any kind of plants that are regular vanilla Minecraft. I don't know what compatibility things they have as far as far away mods, but in the future I'm sure there's going to be plenty. I use it for wheat myself, and that's pretty much all I need it for. And I put the drawer cabinet there so that I could go like this, and I could store a very large amount of these. Now, these little guys here, I added these to the mod pack to give us some slime blocks. They're kind of a slime block, but they also can be used for making food as well. So let's say you didn't know about the plant in a jar, you can get honey bottles. They're also a honey block. I mean, they're sticky and they can do things. You can craft with them, that kind of stuff. I haven't made a recipe for them to be useful either other than what vanilla uses them for. Come on, sleep. We did run across a villager, and I want to go see what he has today. I'm going to grab us... He doesn't have a job yet, I don't think. I think he's a nitwit. I know that's mean, but that's what they're called, I think. Right? Nitwits? I don't know. He doesn't have an education yet, so they call him a nitwit. I don't know. Don't get mad at me, I didn't make that up. Anyhow, we're going to take a look and see what he has to trade. He might not have anything worth a darn, but we'll find out shortly. Copper, you're going to want a lot of storage in this mod pack. You're going to look for the enchantments to be as... You want to enchant stuff as early as you possibly can. Don't worry about bone meal. If you can get enough string, you're going to want this. I just realized I have enough. I probably can make... Yeah, I can make the grappling hook. There's a camping mod in here. Let's use an item. If you use an item to break a tree, doesn't matter what it is, you can vein mine it. I have my key bind set for shift, left shift. That's because for me, precision stuff is done with a shift. But everybody's going to be their own person when it comes to that. Notice you'll have the black bat orchid. These are dye, in case you want to know. So you have your black dye that you can use to dye your wool and your different items, whatever you want to do there. I'm going to go through the list of mods here in just a little bit, but I want to do some basic stuff first. So rope. Rope is 3. String. String can be gotten through wool with a pair of shears. Yes, you're going to lose a pair of shears. However, you can make shears with tin in this mod pack. I made a custom recipe so that way you can do that. That makes it a little easier, I hope, on everybody, because tin's pretty easy to come by. So that's how you get your string if you don't find it in any other way. Usually you get it in chests, but just in case. Rope, boom. Now you just need 3 iron, rope, and this. I hear a slime. These little guys. Now, you can also get slimes that generate on the beaches for regular green slime, so don't worry about that. And you're going to want that. You're going to want that eventually. This, like this. Maybe sticks. Grappling hook. Alright, grappling hook is life. I ain't going to lie. You're going to want a grappling hook. Let's go trade with this guy and see what he's got. So apparently I found a hobbit hole on last episode. Let's go find out what this guy, what can you do. And I'm also going to tell you, you can steal all these bricks too. Save you some time. Can I break these? Oh, I didn't. I forgot about that. I'm gonna take this though. I can hear a lot of bad guys around me. There's a cave somewhere. I'll take this piece of cactus too, because you can also grow cactus in the planted jar, and I want to have a bunch of cactus. It's useful for defense if you want to make a very primitive defense, but it's also useful for green dye, and you're going to need dye for various things. I don't have fast leaf decay. I wish there was a fast leaf decay, but there just isn't one for 1.6 yet, or 0.1. And how much do I have? Shoot. Shoot. I used up my iron. Let's just use copper then. So pickaxe wise, there are paxels and various different types of picks, right? But the one you're going to look for, and since you're on my channel and you're watching this, I'm going to cheat for you. Look for the sapphire. Sapphire is the goal. Once you get sapphire, then you can move up your way to, you know, getting these electrums and different things like that. But the sapphire, before you get to vibranium and adamantium, which are amazing, and endorium and nether, all these different crazy ones, get yourself a sapphire pick. It can do all the way up to obsidian. I believe that's what it's set for. So let's go find out what this guy has to offer. Bonsai. Do I still have that? Yeah, I do. That really stinks. I don't want to go to a village now. It's going to mess me up. Come on. Come on, break. I don't want to hurt him. Okay. He's a nitwit. That's what I thought. Now, that being said, I think... Is it close enough? No. It might be fast enough that if I put the cauldron right here, I might be able to set up a station. Or whatever. Dude, you want a job? Is that it? Okay, that wasn't fast enough. I think this is it. Oh, it considers this a village? Oh, that's awful. I'm in trouble. So I can get redstone. And I'm doing this because redstone is more valuable than emeralds at this point. And it says raiders remaining. This is really bad. I did not expect that to happen. Apparently now this is considered a village. And yes, they will come outside. They will climb that. Oh, yep, I can hear him. He's coming. I hear you. You'll hear like chain link armor. And then they come. Ooh, that armor. This enchant. Ooh, that ring. Ring of strength. That's nice. Okay. Maybe I won't die. As you can see, it called it a member of the raid. I haven't been able to fix that. I will try and work on that. I apologize. That's going to mess up some stuff. So what happens is now it thinks I'm in a village, which I am obviously not in a village. And any creature that comes in that's a hostile mob might get considered part of the raid, but more than likely not. So that's going to stick around until I die or I get too far away or it times out. I don't really know how that mechanic works. However, on the positive side, I did get, I did kill a guy. It was pretty cool. You're going to want to store enchantment. Yeah, you're going to want to store your levels as much as you can because enchanting is a really big part of this mod pack. I didn't want to make a mod pack that was just good for building only. I wanted to make it adventuring and stuff, and in order to do that I needed to make sure that you had to do like something, so I made it so that you had adventure around and you have to enchant, so you get books. But there is a lot of decoration stuff. I mean, you can open up this Adorn? Adorn's really good. It has a ton of stuff, like chairs and tables and building blocks, posts, platforms, steps, kitchen blocks, trading station, shelves, drawers, chimneys, you name it. It's all there. It's a really good mod. Useful. Very useful. There's trash cans in here and everything. I'm not going to get a whole lot of time to mine before I end this setup here. My mines always end up all real ugly now because of the vein miner, so that's one thing. And this is going to break really fast. You want to get down to Y level 13, give or take. 2 or 3. What is this? Is this the Hobbit hole? I think that's the Hobbit hole. Did I manage to make the Hobbit hole part of my home? That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty neat. Can I? Yeah, that's the hole. That's super cool. So, that's pretty much how that's gonna end up being. Oh, oops, that's not good. Let me get out of here. Yeah, I could make this look nice and neat. I really could. Normally a good player would be already done with making all kinds of stuff. I'm not that great at this. At this stage, I am still, let me give that, I want some more wood. Let's see. These, you can make extra, have extra health. You can make a little sacrifice dagger. I don't even know what that does. Why don't we find out? I'm exploring this mod pack with you guys. So I don't even know. Blood, whatever blood is. Oops. And your sorting is here, also middle click. What is it? Does it hurt me? Does it do what? It just hurts me and that's it? Oh, it coated it with blood. I don't know if that's cool or horrific. I really don't know. I mean, ooh. Why would you do that? If it gave you something, I'd understand. Maybe it does more damage. Maybe if you're infected with a potion, it will cause damage to I want to sleep. At 1831, I believe, is when I can sleep. 32? Nope. 1832. Okay. Alright. Alright, I have to get a better pick. Now, I could go adventuring around and find a better pick. That's totally a thing. One of the issues that I was being told was, well, it's too hard to find iron or something like that. And I was like, get good, right? Matter of fact, I could use a cobblestone pickaxe. And I will be adding another mod to this mod pack for that complaint alone. I'm not ignoring you or making fun of anybody that's got problems get going. So I don't want to make it impossible. I just don't want to make it so that you're just instantly OP as soon as you start the mod pack. That totally defeats the fun of it. It's a game. Or at least that's how the game works. It's mine and craft, right? Not just craft. If you want to just craft, that's awesome too. Go ahead. But you can't complain if you, oh, there it is. See, there's iron. And then how much iron? I got nine things of iron right there. Just like that. Let me go ahead and use up. And there's 10. See, I knew there would be 10. And you get a Tech Reborn reward. Tech Reborn is a pretty good mod. It's been around for a little while. So I definitely made sure that was in the mod pack. Like I went through, I don't even know how many pages and hundreds of mods. This pack has more than the proverbial all of the mods for Fabric. Mod pack. 190 some, I think. In climbing. It'll have more as I get tweaking on things and changing things around. I just want to make sure that everybody has a good variety of things that they want. That's the whole idea. Oops. Let's get those gone. Don't need that much cobble. Maybe only need one stack. Look at all this. Look at all this food. Totally filled with food. Like I'm saying, like, why do you need to worry about anything if you got this going, right? Here's the deal. I got iron. I think you can even make. Can you make? I know stone. There's stone torches too. Stone torches. Let's see. Stone torches. Stone rods. Oh, they're cooked. Of course, it's regular stone. Of course, it's cooked stone. Yeah. Well, forget that. I don't feel like cooking stone right now. And the blood went away. Alright, so now I got redstone, I got some iron bars. I got one of those now. That's gonna be a thing. Got a bucket. You always need a bucket. Buckets are powerful. And I guess I can make a trident. Copper armor can keep you alive if you really wanted to go copper armor. Personally, I've never done much with a trident, so I figure, you know what, let's try out my new recipe. It looks pretty strong. 9. Does it always throw though? Oh. Well, alright. I don't know if I like a trident, but I guess what I was told is that tridents are pretty strong. I'm not a really big fan of them, I guess. They're just something that you have to get used to. Alright, 3 of these. I don't really know what else to do with them. I guess I can make a spear and a sword. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do, is make another pickaxe is what I'm going to do. And then we're going to be done for the day. Yep. I will be working on making some more recipes and customizing mods as I go. I'm just throwing it out there that this is the new mod pack. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm not bragging on myself, but I think I did a pretty good job of getting it to work together. If you find any issues with it, I mean, just let me know, so that way I can go through and change stuff. I don't have a problem with taking suggestions. Don't ask for mods that don't exist, because I can't make a mod on the fly like that. But custom recipes, I can do stuff like that. And oh, look at that, some silver. I like silver. More copper. And look, there's a bunch of bad guys. And that's the thing that you're gonna die from is villains in the ground. That was really stupid. Whatever. Can't believe I did that. Don't fall down into a crevasse, or you will die in this mod pack. I am not kidding. There are random bosses. And for the last bit of this video, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is give you guys a quick rundown of the mods, and we're going to be done. Oh, crap. Should have made 2 pickaxes. Stone pickaxes will work just fine. You get the idea, right? Go to iron, go to the next one, face this creature. Ooh! Ha! Oh, really? Eat trident. I don't know, it's not that bad. Oh, okay. Now, that's not really that good of a weapon. I don't know. I guess it's okay. I survived, right? And then I got this totem base. So the base can be acquired through killing mobs. The middle can be acquired through a stonecutter, and then the top can be acquired also through killing mobs as well. I don't know what exactly they do though. Don't get me lying about that. I have no idea. Alright, so let's get that processing, and then I'm going to go through the list real quick. Because we're going to need lots of iron. Lots of iron. Iron is going to be a bottleneck for pretty much everybody. I want silver. So fair enough on that. Gold might be an issue too, but we'll see. So far, day 2, day 3, don't even have a home yet. But I'm not dying. That's because I'm on an adventure. I don't think I want to live here. I don't know. Pretty good. So, real quick, go through the mods. 138 mods listed. There's other mods that you don't list. Alright, this gives you vibranium and adamantium items. Adorn I talked about, gives you different types of stuff to build with. This moves your advancements so that you get large enough so you can see what they are. Adventure Z, I added a whole bunch of evil, deadly creatures to the mod pack to make it far more adventureful. It's a patch. Apple Skin lets you see what you got when you eat food, but whether it's worth it or not. Art of Alchemy lets you duplicate items. Pretty cool. Yeah. Still in the works. I'm not too happy with the way it's done yet, but it's an early version. iTstorMy lets you go to outer space, has like meteorites and stuff, builds really cool looking ingots and different looking stuff. It's a tech mod. Bamboo Tweaks lets you use bamboo, otherwise be useless for a lot. Beach slimes, pretty cool. They did little slimes that live on the beaches. Since there's no tinkers, there's no other way to get slimes unless you find a slime chunk, and who's going to want to search around for that? You just go to the beach. Better enchantments, you know what that does. Graves, lets you pick up your grave off the ground with a right click. Big buckets, you can take a bucket, put it inside of another bucket, makes a bigger bucket. So that holds 2. So you can have 1 bucket that holds up 20 buckets worth of fluid. Pretty cool. Blockus, amazing mod. Lets you use different kind of blocks. Just decorative. Bunch of trinkets, lets you put your stuff in the trinket slots, and that's going to be something I'll show you all in a little while. Companion, lets you get that grappling hook. Biomes, more biomes. Biomes, clean cut. Supposed to be able to let you fight through grass and other similar objects, but so far it's not so good. Compact status, you saw that on the left side of my screen with the little deal. It just makes them small enough that they all fit instead of going off the screen. You can compress your cobblestone into small multiple deals, so 9 of them become 1, that kind of thing. Your cotton stuff, these are just libraries. Couplings, lets your trapdoors and doors connect together, so you can have like really cool different redstone effects and stuff like that with trapdoors. This is just for when you're on Discord. Craftable Utilities gives you teleport paper thing you can do, so you can teleport to your death point, or you can teleport to spawn, and your spawn I think is reset when you sleep. Crusade mod, it just adds some neat looking armor and a trebuchet. Dank storage, amazing thing that we're going to get into next, hopefully on the next video. It's just coal around a spruce, only works with a spruce barrel, and make that, I'm going to change that, so look for that in update. It'll be any barrel, but it lets you store stuff and build with stuff. It's really good. Deep mob learning, I don't need to go into deep mob learning. I'll actually cover that when I come across it. There's our vein miner. Dino caps, lets you literally grab stuff from the world and turn it into a capsule, kind of like a certain specific anime that I don't want to mention so I don't get hit with copyright, but you can put it inside there and then you can travel with it and then you can drop it back down, so I could take my little home I've got and just kind of like pick it up and move it. Earth to Java lets you move your Minecraft Earth over to Java so that can even more mobs of different kinds. Echotones, just terrain generation. Egg tab lets you move all your stuff in creative over to one tab. Eldritch mobs, even more bad mobs to fight you, including bosses and things like that. And Rebellion adds a little bit of stuff to the end, which is needed even more than that. Expanded storage lets you get different kinds of chests, and you saw my chests were stacking. That's what that does. It also lets you go to diamond, obsidian, netherite chests, makes them bigger. Experiment away, and just removes experimental features, dialogues, easy passes. Your first version of pipes, there's going to be some more to that. This is actually really, really handy. Without it, I wouldn't even have done this mod pack. Diagonal glass, fabric furnaces, fat experience orbs, flesh to leather, flaunters. This just adds more flowers, so that way you can get more dye from different colors flowers. But this one right here lets you duplicate flowers using bone meal, which obviously you can see I got bone pretty quick in the game, so I can get some bone meal for it to make different kinds of dyes. I mean, so there is stuff in here for when you want to build stuff, if you want to make it look good. Same thing with glass doors is really cool. Same thing with glass essentials, lets you do stuff. Golems, I'm going to make a bunch of golems. I'm going to have a golem farm. Probably have a huge golem farm, in fact. I'll show you how to automate the process in a better way than on vanilla. And there's a vanilla way of doing it, but my way is way better. Like you're going to be in, it's going to cramp up on stuff. It's probably not server friendly, but it really, on single player, is no big deal. It lets you take enchantments, this grind enchantments lets you take enchantments off of items. So you're going to find a lot of enchanted items. You're going to want to store up those enchantments and put them on different other items, so that way you can power them up. Harvest lets you right click on anything to harvest it instead of having to break it, that should be in Minecraft. Health overlay, which you saw my hearts are going past the red. Horse info. What am I looking at? I am very smart. Just unlocks all the recipes, so that way you can do stuff without having to go through them one by one by one. and I'll come across that. I'll talk about that when I come across it. Illuminations just add some really cool special effects in the air when it's nighttime, which you haven't seen yet. Hopefully you won't get to see for a while because I can't do the not sleeping thing right now or I'll die. Industrial Revolutions, a tech mod. Into the Omega, better enchanting inventory sorting. You saw that being done. Iron jetpacks. I'll be playing with that probably because I'll have to. If I can avoid it, I will. But it's still a really, if people want to build jetpacks, you can build jetpacks. Jump over fences. This is a really very powerful mod right here. Kibe, whatever you want to call it. Lets you get various things from other mod packs or other mods in the past, and I'll cover those as I come across them. This is what allows me to write custom recipes in JavaScript so that way I can change them for the game, which I learned how to do thanks to MorningSage. Thank you very much. Help me out with that. Lacrimus is a magic mod, and I'm going to be learning how to play with that. I had to make some custom recipes for that one to work as well. Light overlay lets you see light on the ground to make sure that you don't have dark spots. Link storage. That makes sense. It lets you combine your chests together, so without breaking them and stuff. Lithium, just a way of looking at stuff. Ambience, add sounds. Basic Minecraft glass. Most structures adds a whole bunch of places to go venture into and find. You saw the stuff I was looking at. Hobbit holes, I think, are in those. Mob Z, more villain, just evil creatures. I just made some others, a lot more creatures. More paths lets you make more paths. Mouse wheelie. Notes, zoomer, patchouli, phosphor, plant in a jar. You saw me using that. Quick shulker. We're not going to get to that till a lot later. Repurposed structures adds a whole bunch more places to go to. It might actually have been that one pirate ship and things like that. I don't know. Respawnable pets, so you can get your wolves, your ascension rings, which are going to be a very big part of this mod pack. And then you've got your tool tips for when you're looking at shulkers, teleports, your slab helpers, soulbound, stackable potions, so you can get 16 potions instead of just one, which is going to be very helpful when you're venturing around. Your building wands, your step height attributes, your stone cutter tweaks lets you do more stuff, storage cabinets, which you saw me using, survival island, tech reborn, big time tech mod, lets you do things with your ore processing and different things, and we'll get into that really soon. Traverse is just a way of adding more biomes, stuff like that. Your winged mod, which we'll eventually get to, which will let you fly, and that's going to be my main focus for most of this, is to get to flight. It's kind of flight. It's more like flying with an elytra. Your wolf armor, your XP storage, and I think that's about it except for library. And then you got your slot link, which is going to be your main core of your crafting holding stuff, so that if you can combine and link this cabinet to this one, and it's all in one interface. Whew! Okay, so that covers everything that I'm going to cover for this mod pack. This is Fabric of Souls. It's just a flesh wound. Oh, it looks painful though. Can somebody pull this out? Alright, so anyway, talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.